So the internet's favorite doormat just made another mistake. I guess it's time to point and laugh at him. This time it involves him speeding in the rain while texting and injuring somebody in the process. I'm assuming that y'all are familiar with Kick, the digital platform where all dignity goes to rot. If you've spent any time on that platform or heard about the platform, I'm sure that you've heard of the little content homunculus known as Jack Doherty. Jack Doherty? Doherty? I think that's how you pronounce it. Well, anyways, he just gave the internet another reason not to like him. I don't even know what his number's at right now. It's definitely got to be in the triple digits at this point. Is there a word for a lol cow that's not funny and just pisses you off? I would call it rage baiting, but he's not rage baiting. He's just kind of being himself, which I mean, I'd much rather prefer him not do that, but hey. But hey, some positive words before we dive deep into this. Be yourself always. Unless you're Jack Doherty, don't f***ing do that. If your name's Jack Doherty, don't f***ing do that. Mr. Doherty, do the opposite of what I just said, please. But yes, so the story goes like this. Jack Doherty is texting in the rain while speeding live on stream, like any rational person would be doing. Lo and behold, that didn't turn out too well. He crashed his car and injured his buddy. Nobody could have predicted that. Well, let me not say nobody, because somebody did have a sneaky suspicion that something bad was gonna happen.
You can't see I'm most likely going to crash this car. No, I'm kidding. Hopefully not.
Mind you, his cameraman's just sitting here witnessing his absolute neglect. Hopefully not. What do you mean? What do you mean, hopefully? At that moment, I would have just given him my 2 minutes notice. I'll walk. Just don't endanger people's lives for content. It's not that hard. But unfortunately for the cameraman, valuing your life doesn't really pay the bills, so you just kind of gotta let the maniacs do what they do best. And for that reason, a few moments later, Jack's prophecy did come true. And unfortunately, Jack makes it out unscathed, while the cameraman is literally dripping from his forehead, dripping pools into the palms of his hand. And you want to know what Jack does? He did what any absolute humanitarian would do in this situation.
No way. Oh my gosh. There's no... Michael, here. Michael, do you have film on that phone too?
You really can't make this up. Michael, I know you're losing a lot of blood. You need to record me in front of the wreck that I just caused, okay? By the way, better not see any blood on the camera or else I'm taking it out of your paycheck. Just a couple words from Michael here. Jack does not give a fuck about you. Sue him. Sue his pants off. Sue his pants off. He doesn't care that he hurt you. He's actually happy that this situation happened. You can hear it in his voice. Finally, a meal ticket to wiggle my way back into the limelight, even if it is just for a couple of moments. And that's at your expense. Yeah, he has to pay for the car, probably has to pay for the guardrail. He needs to pay you. He needs to pay you. I really do hope that Michael sues, because his boss was being completely negligent and it could have ended a lot worse than what it did. Thank God it didn't. But regardless of all that, he did put Michael's life in danger, and there should be consequences for that. Immediately after this wreck happens, Jack is concerned with the 3 C's: his camera, his car, and his content. The only morsel of concern that he had for Michael was, hey Michael, you good? I bet. At least my watch is perfectly fine. That's not even a joke. He actually did that.
This cave makes express how sad I actually am. At least my Richard Mills still okay.
I hate the way that he talks. He talks as if he is being played by a middle school actor. I don't know what it is. His tone just feels hollow. It seems like he's playing a character, but he's not. That's just how he is. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, guys. Look, I'm so sad. It's before my 21st birthday. Oh my gosh, my car. I really didn't know that this was gonna happen today. Deep down, I think that he actually feels excited, and he's trying to hide that because that's not a normal response to a situation like this. But in his little wicked content brain, he knows that this is gonna get a lot of impressions. But he has to play it off like, oh no, I'm so sad. However, I am really excited to tell y'all that there are a few things lined up that might actually make Jack kind of sad. 1, he was permabanned on Kick. 2, he recorded the entire fiasco on live stream, so I already know his insurance company's not gonna help him out. And 3, this is just me being optimistic, but I hope that the passenger sues him. That way, hopefully, he can finally get at least a small taste of consequence, because that is not a very common flavor on a platform like Kick. Every last one of their streamers are on a pursuit for the #1 headband of degeneracy, and it's good to see at least a morsel of consequence happening on that platform. This is probably the first time that Jack has ever felt serious consequence for anything that he's ever done. Jack strikes me as the type of kid whose parents loved him unconditionally growing up. So unfortunately, that's how he came out. All I can do is hope that he takes accountability, learns from his mistakes, and tries to be better in the future. I doubt that he'll do any of that, but hey, can't help but be a little bit optimistic in this nasty, nasty world. That's all I really got for y'all today. If y'all could like, leave some good vibes in the comments, maybe even subscribe. Hey, I'll catch you next time.